This is it. We're on our way to Amicalola Falls. This is the start of a huge adventure. Here's the visitor center. We're here. You ready, Linda?
I am.
Big day.
Day one.
We've been planning for this for a long time.
I'm scared. And Joanne, what is your number?
75. Hiker number 75. And here we go. Busy with the construction of the new visitor center. If you looked through the tree past the playground, you can just barely see our first glimpse of the arch way over there. Here we are. This is it. Start of the approach trail.
Ready to go. Day 0.
All right, let's go. Springer Mountain, 8.5 miles. We are on the approach trail. I'm still pinching myself. This just doesn't even seem real right now. Our very first AT shelter is right here. Let's go check it out. My Greyhound junkie didn't come with us. It's pretty cold, so we didn't think it was a good idea to bring him this time. Do not feed the bears. If you look through the trees, way up there, there's the rest of the falls. Our plan for today is to hike the 600 or so steps up to the Amicalola Falls Lodge, eat lunch, then hike the 7 or so miles up to Springer Mountain where the Appalachian Trail actually starts. We have 175 steps to go. These are just the first set of steps. Isn't that amazing? It just keeps going. And here they are. Whew, that's a lot of steps. Yep, there's more. Now it's 425 more. We're at the top of the falls. And this is the place that I've seen in so many other hikers' videos. Amicalola Falls State Park. This is the lodge. So exciting. So beautiful. Perfect day. Nice and cold. Great hiking weather. This is what we're gonna walk. Not intimidating at all. Maybe a little bit. To hike across the parking lot. And those blue blazes are the approach trail. Eventually when we get on the Appalachian Trail, they'll all be white. But for now, since this is a side trail, they are blue. It is a little windy.
Yes, it is.
3 miles in. We're still happy.
1.
Or 0, since this doesn't really
It depends
count.
on how you look at it.
We haven't got to the beginning of the actual Appalachian Trail yet. We're still on the approach trail. You have to climb the mountain to start.
But we are so loving it. So loving it.
A little out of breath, but still not so bad. I was a little scared today because I'd heard stories about the approach trail being pretty hard. And so far, definitely something we can do. We are not quitting on the first day. See all these nuts? This is a squirrel house, even though it kind of looks like a fairy house. Little gnomes. So pretty. Look at this moss on this tree. Pretty good hills. So far it hasn't been bad. We're about halfway there right now to Springer Mountain where the official AT starts. It's pretty cold. I think the high today was supposed to be a little over 40 and there's a good wind blowing, so the wind chill is pretty good, which keeps us cool. We don't even have on our coats. We just have a couple layers on, some merino wool. So it's really nice until we stop. Look at all this sap running out of this tree. We're doing a little rock climbing. Go, Linda.
Good time.
It is very windy. The temperature is dropping fast. It's in the 30s. Wind chill is really cold. Boy, look at that view, all those mountains. So pretty. This is ice that comes up through the ground. When it freezes, the water expands. It looks like hair. Just so you can see how tall these are. Here's my hand. Try not to break them off. They're pretty. We got a late start today and we had lunch at Amicalola Falls, and we are thinking about stopping here while it's still daylight. There is a shelter over here. You can just see it. It is Black Gap Shelter. We are not far from Springer, but the sunlight is leaving and I'd hate to get to Springer and not be able to take pictures and videos, get there in the dark, because we were planning on staying at the Springer Mountain Shelter. This will be our first shelter. We have tents and everything, but we're thinking about staying in the shelter because it'll block this crazy wind and the wind chill tonight because of the direction the shelter is. The wind's coming from the back of the shelter and nobody's here. We've only seen a few day hikers. We saw some people that look like they might be either section hikers or AT hikers back at Amicalola Falls. I'm not sure where they are because we haven't seen them again. But here's the shelter. You just put out your sleeping bags and mattresses there. And there is a privy as well. A potty. And where is it? It's down here, I guess. Oh, there it is, up on the hill. There, straight ahead of us. This is our first AT privy. Well, technically, not quite AT yet. We're still on the approach trail. But there's the privy. Let's go look at it. It's really cold. We had to hike with our jackets on the last little bit. So these are the fancy privies. Not a lot of privacy there, but not a lot of privacy in the woods with no leaves on the trees either. So let's take a look. That's pretty much it. And grab bars. That's nice for tired hiker legs. And this is what a frozen shirt looks like. It didn't thaw out all day. He was carrying this in his backpack.
On the outside of it.
On the
Strapped
outside.
To the outside, it was in the sun.
Linda. It's a little cold out, huh? We're in the shelter.
First day.
First night in the shelter. This is our setup. A couple other people in the shelter with us.